Hello, and thank you for stopping by my channel today. Today I'm going to do a segment called The Do's and Don'ts of. So let's get right into this. Welcome to Cat's Crazy Corner. So today, the do's and don'ts of topic is going to be donations. Um, It has come to my attention from several people who I've talked to at thrift stores of different kinds and things and heard some of the horror stories of things that people have donated. I've also read stories online about stuff. And so I just felt like I needed to do a little bit of a community service by kind of reiterating the things that you should and should not donate to any place that takes donations. So, let's just get right into it, shall we? There are lots of places you can donate clothes to. Um, they take, I, I've seen jeans and shirts of many kinds, short sleeves, long sleeves, sweaters, tank tops, hoodies, just regular sweatshirts, active wear, leggings and shorts and jogging pants, sweatpants. Um, let's see, I have seen shoes. As far as shoes go, though, rule of thumb, if it's not something that you look at and you would want to rebuy it yourself, you probably shouldn't donate it. I mean, that's kind of with most things that you donate, but like, for instance, I would not donate these. These are pretty icky. They're pretty icky. I wouldn't donate something like that because if I saw these in a store, I would be like, ew, I'm not buying something like that. Why would I buy that? But now something like this, these are decent, they're in great shape, they don't look hardly used. Something like that, absolutely I would donate that because they're in great shape. So, rule of thumb, if it's got, if it can't be cleaned off easily, don't donate it. For shoes, canvas, leather, whatever. If it's got rips, tears, and things in it, throw it away. That's what they're going to do is just throw it away. Like they're not going to actually, there's nothing that they can do with it if it's damaged to that degree. Um, Clothes, the same with clothes, like they don't want all kinds of ripped things, torn things, things that are full of stains and stuff like that. Like they're not going to put that out on their sales floor. Um, some places I know that they are able to recycle some of that stuff, but depending on, the damage to it or how it really looks or anything, I mean, they're going to do the same thing. Cut it up as rags. I mean, you can always use rags of some kind. There's always something to clean in somebody's house, right? So instead of sending the shirt that has a big oil stain down the front of it, just cut it up and use it. Use it as rags. Use it to clean something else. Like don't send it to a thrift store for donation. That's trash. They get enough trash as it is. Like, have you not seen the news? Have you not read the newspaper? Like, they literally are saying, like, stop donating your trash. Um, and literal, I've seen bags that literally, it's literally somebody's trash. Like they literally put it, and this is the part that I don't understand. Like you literally have a trash bin at your house, but yet you drove all the way to a thrift store to donate garbage? Um, was it funny or fun to you? Like, why would you do that? Like you wasted gas and time because those lines for donations are not short most of the time. Like some of those lines, you literally, they tell you you can wait up to an hour in that line. So you literally could sit there for, even 15 minutes is too long of a time to sit in the line to donate a bag of trash. Like you could have just thrown away at home. Like that's just ridiculous. Stuffed animals, they take stuffed animals, they take kids' toys. Don't give toys that are broken. Again, that's another thing. Just recycle it. Recycle it. There's a lot of toys that are made out of plastic and they can be recycled. So put it in your recycle bin, or use it as a smash thing, get a hammer and take out your frustrations. Stress out, but don't send it to a thrift store. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't donate it. They're not going to put it out. And who wants to buy a broken damn toy for their kid? Do you? Probably not. So why would you send it there so that you think that they would do the same thing? No, it's not going to happen. Okay? Don't do that. Don't donate an open used toothbrush. That's just gross. It's nasty. It's been in your mouth. Even if it wasn't in your mouth, it's wide open. Think about all the germs and the nasty stuff that can get on something like this. Don't donate an open nasty toothbrush. Don't do that. That's a thing you shouldn't even contemplate doing. It's kind of like clothes. There are certain clothes that you should never ever donate anywhere ever. Okay? Bras, unless it's in almost perfect condition, don't donate a bra. I mean, for me, I would not buy a bra at a thrift store. I'm not doing that. I don't want somebody else's booby juices on my body. I don't care if you washed it or not. Like, I'm good. That's an area I just want brand new, fresh and brand new on it. The same with underpants. Seriously? Seriously, guys. Underpants? Used dirty underpants? You know, are these people at home literally just going, this would be so funny. Oh my gosh. This would be so funny. Just put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag. I know there's poop marks in it. Just put it in the bag. Gross. What is wrong with you? That's biological hazard that those employees at those places have to touch because they have to sort through everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just disgusting. It's not funny at all. Like, that's not funny. And if you think it's funny to donate, ugh, no, gross. So, rule of thumb, any article of clothing, if it has poop, pee, blood, oil, marker that won't come, permanent marker, I think I said blood. If it's just gross, just don't. Just don't. Okay? Just don't. Use common sense. If you wouldn't buy a poopy stained shirt, don't donate it. Who wants to buy a poopy on on anything? Seriously, gross, nasty. No. Lotions. They will take lotions. I've seen lotions in different thrift stores that I've been at. Lotions are good, but don't donate something that's half empty. Don't do that. They're not going to put that out. That's trash. If you literally don't want to finish using your bottle of spray, give it to a friend. I'm sure there's somebody who would appreciate a new smell or a new scent. Give it to them. Don't donate it. Okay? Appliances. Does it work? Sure does. You should donate that if you're no longer using it. It doesn't matter how old it is. I've seen some really cool stuff in thrift stores. I've seen some really old stuff that makes me reminisce about, oh my gosh, I remember when you used to use those tape recorders. Yes, I said tape recorder. I did. But if it's broken, again, you literally are driving. You're taking the time to drive it somewhere for them to throw it in the trash when you could just do that yourself. You could just recycle it your dang self. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous the amount of trash that I have read that is going to these different thrift stores. Like, the majority of the stuff they're getting is literal trash. It's kind of like pots and pans and things. Kitchenware. If it's rusted out, why would you donate that? You can put it in your recycle bin. Don't send it to a thrift store. Don't do that. They're not going to sell that. Nobody wants to cook on rusted out cookware, for crying out loud. If you know it's a nonstick pan and all the nonstick stuff at the bottom is scraped off, why would you donate that? Completely burnt out, like coffee pots that, oh my gosh. Why, I'm stuttering. I'm just so amazed by some of the things that I've heard that people send there. And then there's the other end of it. Some of the nasty things, like, I was told that somebody had donated anal beads. Gross. Why? It's not funny. Again, it's not funny. The thing you don't understand is that's like a health hazard to other people because your biological fluids and things have been on those things. And now you're sending it to somebody. And in order to go through and sort through whatever they have to sort through, somebody's going to have to touch that. Like if if you can't see it, they're going to have to pull things out of whatever you put this in. And that's disgusting. Why would you donate that? Again, that's not something that they would ever put on the floor at any thrift store anywhere. Who wants secondhand anal beads? Gross. And if you do, mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, you're stanky, okay? That's gross. Don't do that, all right? Do not do it. Just don't do it. I mean, just a lot of common sense here, people, okay? Used coloring books, don't donate that. That's trash. Again, why would you donate a coloring book that's half used? What parent is going to go to a thrift store and be like, "Oh, look, perfect. We got a half colored coloring book for you. Isn't that exciting?" No kid wants an already colored in coloring book, okay? So don't donate that kind of stuff. A box full of buttons. That's a smart idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. I have seen people at these thrift stores tear open and just tear through stuff. You donate a box full of buttons, those things are going to be everywhere. And that's just kind of rude and rather shitty, I must say. Because if those things go everywhere, who's going to clean that up? The employees? Do you think that's awesome for the employees to have to deal with that? No, they have enough to deal with on their plate. Because there's a lot of customers who like to just put stuff wherever it doesn't belong. That's a whole nother episode as far as I'm concerned with that. But the point being here, if it's not something that you look at and you go, "I would buy that if I found that at a thrift store," then don't donate it. Don't do it. They don't take food, so don't donate food. That's not going to go on their shelves. Well, maybe there's a few thrift stores that take it. I'm not really sure. I could be incorrect about that. But I know that there are certain ones that they don't take food at all. And don't send your expired medicines. Throw it in the damn trash. Like, seriously, again, this stuff is common sense and it's being courteous of other people. Like, it's being courteous of the people who work there who have to sort through this trash that you are sending, that you're wasting their time on finding stuff that they can actually utilize to make money for their stores. And that's what the bottom line is about, is that, there's a lot of places out here that they're making money to help other people and other families. So when you donate all your trash, they're going to be spending most of that money to pay to have all that trash hauled away because you were just too lazy to put it in your own goddamn garbage. Seriously. So start throwing your own crap away. Start recycling your own crap. If it's nasty, disgusting, or dirty, or if it smells like cat pee, don't send it to any thrift store. Don't send it anywhere that takes donations. That's not funny. It's not cute. All right? I hope that this video has helped some people to understand. I hope that other people have gotten a little bit of an enjoyment out of watching this. And we will see you on the next segment. Bye-bye.